is everybody doing this late afternoon? Well, mid afternoon, whatever you want to call it. Welcome to the stream. This is the bottom of the barrel. RAC King in the chat already. Crash Blunderflap back from his errands. I didn't do errands today, but there was a lot that went on today, and I'll go over that in a second. But we've done it. We've reached the end. This is Doom the Dark Ages. We are at the finale. And this probably won't take long, but it probably will take long knowing me because I don't tend to do well. I tend to expand those timelines there. Just kind of like make them just kind of just go out when it should be like this. I make it go like this because I'm awful at these games. And yeah, my skill is very evident on that, but we will get to that in a second. I'm gonna go ahead and do the plugs. Hey, don't forget to follow me on Kick, which, by the way, on Kick I can do subs on Kick now, so let's get those subs. Let's go get those subs. Subscribe to me on Twitch. Subscribe to me on youtube.com/@NashThunderclap and Nash Thunderclap Live. I'm on all the socials. Instagram, Facebook, Zitter, where you get all my updates. Everything's Nash Thunderclap. YouTube, while you're here, please like and subscribe. Whatever it takes to help me with this crazy algorithm. I would greatly appreciate it. King says, you didn't do chores or go to your interview or stuff for family and friends like you want to do something. So, here's my day. Here's my day. I had my second interview today. And of course, riddled with problems the entire time with technology. Gotta love technology when you're doing over the phone interviews or voice call interviews, video call interviews. Well, I was in my car because I was going to leave to go somewhere, and I figured I'd go ahead and do it in my car. Because as soon as it was done, I was going to go. But thanks to the iPhone, it got too hot and it cut off the interview during the middle of it. So I had to come back inside and I had to scramble to get back on. Well, I tried to get back on my laptop, and apparently the microphone's not working. Which is funny because I've done interviews off of that laptop before without any issue. So I tried to do it again on the phone. It still wouldn't go through. Luckily, the person that was interviewing me was understanding and kind enough to do a phone call. But he got to see me see my face for a little bit of time. The interview I felt went pretty well. He seemed to really get a lot. It seemed like he really got a lot out of the interview. I love it when you're talking because the whole idea of interviews is you need to do all the talking, and you need to give out as much information as possible because you want to make sure that you cover all the points that they're going to ask you. And there were several times he said, "Hey, you answered like 4 or 5 of my other questions." He goes, "I appreciate that." And hey, when you've given interviews and you have taken interviews, or are if you've given interviews or you've given out interview, whether you're doing the interview or somebody's interviewing you got to know what to say. Keep it business, keep it corporate, use buzzwords, and be energetic, and know what you're talking about. It also doesn't hurt to look into what you're interviewing for before you actually do the interview. Because always they're going to ask you that question, why do you want to work here? We know the truth. I want to work there because I want to make money. Because we all work for money. We don't work for, well, not all of us. Some of us don't work for the passion of the business. We work so we can make money, so we can survive and live, have a place to live, pay our bills, buy food, and then if there's even just a little bit left over, maybe maybe spend it on ourselves or save it, which is more important than anything else. Always take care of yourself in all aspects. I'll leave it at that. Oh, King, I got you, King over. King's over on the kick side. I need to switch this to multi-stream. I forgot to do that. I see it. I've only done 3 interviews in my entire life, and I will tell you from experience, King, you will probably do more. Because there was a point in my life I only had like 3 or 4 interviews. And then all of a sudden I'm doing interviews all the time. There was a point, and I still kind of do this every once in a while. I'll just apply to jobs. One, just to kind of keep things fresh in the interview process, so it helps me kind of read people. And 2, if I just happen to happen into that one job that's like offers me way more than what I'm making, I always take it. You always better yourself. Don't get complacent. If you can't get into if you're in a job and you can't move up, if you choose to move up, uh, check out your options. You're not required to stay at that job forever. And I have stayed at jobs. Oh God, like 2 of them almost 10 years each. So always keep your options open, always, because you never know. The job that you're at, you probably do love it, but then you interview for this one just on a whim, and they could give you even more. And the thing is, with any new job that I've always got into, I always get invested into it because I want to make sure I'm the best at what I can do at that job. All right, so we got all that out of the way, and then I just left the house after that because I'd really been stuck in the house and didn't really go anywhere for the last couple of days. I just needed to get out and just go around, and I did that. And it's too damn hot outside for me, so I just like fuck it. And that was the reason why my phone overheated, because it was too damn hot outside. And typically, if you have to do interviews like that, try to do them in places where you've got where it's comfortable and it's out of the prying eyes of others. Not just saying that there was any prying eyes over here, but I had my reasons for doing it, and I'll just leave it at that. All right. So the plan is we're gonna try and finish this. We're gonna finish this, and then if we got enough time today, it may not be right away, but today we got a little something extra planned, and then we'll do that. But yeah, is she? Yeah, she's in the Iron Maiden. Stalking, what's up, Stalking? What's going on?
Wow.
Stalking, and Stalking says, hey, it's Nash, and his wandering sidekick King. King says, my jobs were approved. 1 interview, and I quit my jobs for specific reasons. 1 job was a summer job. 2nd, because my department was being closed. And 3rd was lack of hours. Yeah, those, some of those, like, you're not getting hours, find something that'll get you more hours. And a department being closed, hey, I've worked at, I know what it's like to be at a place, whether you it gets shut down because they went out of business, or you open it up because it was brand new. I've been in those spots. Oh, did I change my armor? I didn't mean to change my armor.
It won't be ready in time, sir.
Refueling complete. Royal Atlan online.
King says I was getting 4 hours a week for 2 months. Well, it almost sounds like you're working for GameStop. That's how GameStop does their part-timers. I'm in the royal suit. He said the job in my department was a government contract. Ah, well that makes okay. And those happen quite a bit. And nope, the 4 hours was Dollar General and my checks were being messed with.
Combat mode engaged. Siege breakers are on and online.
Still hit me. Oh, none of that. Yeah, they're getting real aggressive here. Oh, you trying to hide from me? Okay. Falcon says, let's finish strong. We're gonna do it. Wreckage shot. Oh, 2 in 1 shot. Nice. You know, they need to be little demons running around that I can crush with my foot. Oh, like that. And we'll crush that bridge. Spice. Somebody, oh, you wait your turn. He's getting my attention. Oh, what do I? Oh, big surprise, big surprise. Difficult ganging up on me in a robot suit. You may have the high ground, but I can get you with a nut shot. You messed up my float, Davey. See that? Look at that drift. Look at that drift on that controller. Just look at that just going up. Oh, is he gonna get is Rita gonna throw her staff and he's gonna grow big? Is that what we're gonna get? Oh, did you? You made me miss my shot. Damn it! Oh, stop with this hentai stuff. I missed. Beat him. Back around. That almost sounded like it went. Like, I can't do it. Hop. Come on down. Let's have us a little talk.
I can never rule as king, so long as you are the only one they fear.
Oh, wow. I just decked him and that got nothing. Oh, we cut him. And now his eyeball hand's gonna get like blood on his eye. Ugh.
Enough of this!
On fire for some reason. You getting mad because your second form's not doing it? Is that it? Don't take more than that to stop him. No! Oh no, our puppy! He says Nash needs mega strong TPs for that bunghole. I only buy the best triple block. The best for my butthole. No, puppy! Jake, a little aggressive there. Oh, missed. that shit out of my way. Well, back to normal. He says Charmin. Yes, Charmin. Charmin only grazes my butthole. Or whatever the Walmart equivalent of that would be.
Azric's life signal is still active. It is transmitting now from the Hell Dimension.
Oh.
Vera. Are you all right?
I am.
Okay, cool. One thing, another diamond achievement. Okay. And it's the Reckoning, so that wasn't the last bottle. Wounded and defeated, Azrak has retreated back to hell. Seizing on the opportunity, the Slayer joins the Sentinels to put an end to his reign. Ooh, hot. This is the only thing people in this stream really slay are the toilet. Yes, I have been known to destroy a toilet or two, but you know, you also have to give high respect to your adversary. only those, probably even unwilling, are willing to eat your doo-doos.
Lead Azra to the Slayer.
Draw the horde to us.
Yeah, you don't have to tell him twice. He knows what he's got to do.
Buy him as much time as you can.
Blizzard! Bitch, I'm trying to heal. Get off me. Will this thing die already? things take forever. Oh, fuck, there's two of them. Fuck, ah, damn it. Fuck, it takes forever to kill these things. Wow, for a toy, wow. Like it says, die demon spawns. Well, they got to do something. That was really, really annoying. Well, thank you for the reminder on the secret key. Yay, blue key. I need to do here? Ooh, do something for that I never use, or do something for the melee I always use. Screw it. Go forward. I don't need to be worried about no key I'm not going to be able to find right away. Ah, somewhere else to go because of the purple key. I want my purple key, damn it. But I'm sure I'll get it later. Dingus. You made me go all the way up here. See how nice of that was of him just getting my way to defend his captain? I guess demons do have honor. Talking to burn in hell, oh wait. Oh yes, oh wait indeed. Oh, you want some of this? Here, you can have all of that. You can have some of that on top of that too. Have all that. Have it. All in your face. Bars there. Oh, yo, kind of. Trying to mind trap me. Okay. Bitch. Meh. They take forever. Oh, not you. Oh, God, no, not another one. Please, no more. I am tapping the fuck out. Ugh. I guess the game's freaking out too. Okay. Alright. Aha! I was using my brain. Like it says, did you break for dinner? Not yet. I did start kind of late. I will be soon. Does that go? Bobby says, I don't want to miss the end. Oh, you're not going to miss the end. I will probably... This looks like this is going to take a bit. There he is. Secret key. Like I said, I told you 40 minutes would be about an hour and a half, and you're still going, brother. Well, you know what? Yes. I can't disagree with you on that. And yes, we did figure that this is going to take a little while, but I was assuming that it was going to be that boss fight, and then that was it. Otherwise, we'd be... Wait. Glad you ended last night. Otherwise, we'd be grumpy, tired old men. Yeah. True. Oh, God. Thing's just freaking out. I I got the Azaract. That's gonna net me an easy $3.50 on eBay. Yeah, we don't want to be grumpy, tired old men. Nope, we don't want any of that. None of that. Well, I was hoping that this was going to be kind of like probably like a less than 2-hour thing, because I thought, you know, hey, the final battle, and then that was probably like an epilogue or another last boss fight where you probably had to fight that chick because she turned evil. But no, unfortunately, none of that. What can I buy? What can I buy? Shield upgrades. Yes. Powerful investment. Acquire all upgrades for a single shield rune. Awesome. I will go ahead and buy that. And I'm going to go ahead and buy that.
Approaching Azric's hangar.
Shit, I'm heading to the hangar. Damn, I got all of that ready, all of that area ready already. So you know what? We're getting close. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take a meal break. I'm gonna take a meal break, and then when I come back, we will go and finish this up. I'm pretty sure there's a little bit more to go with it. I'm starting to get a little hungry. So yeah, we're gonna do that. So go have your dinners, your snacks. Doctor says, you're not you when you're hungry. Yes, and that's why I would always get a Snickers bar whenever they're around. If I turn into somebody I'm not. Well, anyway, or go get your pieces, or smoke them if you got them. So go do that. We'll be back in about 15:30. So stay tuned, or go eat, or whatever. We'll be back.
At lightning fast speeds, and remember what you've read. Now, wouldn't that be nice? And you're going to meet a guy that we found that may just be the world's fastest reader. And we'll see, because we're going to test him on today's show. And I'll tell you, you'll be amazed at what he can do. Building a better and brighter future through reading with Alphanetics. That's our focus on this edition of Amazing Discoveries. Now, Owen Skousen, you've made your entire career out of helping people get the most out of themselves. You're an educator, an author, you've been with the Red Sox organization, and you're the creator of the Alphanetic speed reading program. Now, I always thought that speed reading takes a special kind of person to catch on to it, doesn't it?
Oh, no, Mike. Anyone can use the program and benefit from it. The Alphanetic program is designed to be used by anyone.
Anyone can benefit by it. Well, now, I've seen people speed read. They're flipping through the pages and they're running their fingers down. But do you really remember what you've read?
Mike, you understand that it doesn't matter if you're reading fast or slow. If you don't understand what you're reading, it doesn't really matter. The system was designed to help people read not only faster, but with much better comprehension than they've ever had.
So Alphanetics allows you to read faster, and it actually makes you have better comprehension?
That's right, Mike.
And anyone can do this, right?
Anyone can do it.
Well, Owen, I don't know whether you've seen Amazing Discoveries before, but we're famous for our Amazing Discoveries challenges, and we got a great challenge for you and Alphanetics on today's show.
Good.
Now, our challenge takes place over in our Amazing Discoveries classroom, and our students are members of the audience from all walks of life, and of course, a classroom wouldn't be the same without a teacher. Meet Judy Worthen. Judy, what are you going to do?
Hi, Mike. It's really great to be here. Today, I'm going to teach the Alphanetics program to these students.
Okay, and also join us is Mr. Dale Hall. Now, Mr. Hall is the guy that high school and college students fear the most. You see, he's the guy that administers the SAT tests. And Mr. Hall, what are you going to do?
Mike, I'm passing this essay out to these people so that I can test them on their reading speed and their comprehension level.
Now, you pay attention, Mike, because after I've taught the Alphanetics program to these students, you're really going to be surprised at the results.
She's quite a teacher. All right, I'll tell you what we're going to do, Judy. We're going to have Mr. Hall retest everyone in the classroom, and Owen, we'll see whether Alphanetics has improved their reading and comprehension scores. Now, that's what I call an Amazing Discoveries Challenge. Now, Owen, you've got to show us how this Alphanetic stuff works. I mean, how can you say that someone can quickly read lightning speed and then remember what they've read? I mean, how does this work?
Mike, come on over here and let me show you how it works.
I'm ready.
Mike, remember when you were young and you were taught how to read out loud?
Yeah, you sat around in a reading circle and you read those books with Dick and Jane and Spot. I'll tell you, it will be truly an amazing discovery if we could find Dick and Jane. Whatever happened to them? Where are they now?
Well, Mike, reading this way, reading out loud, we could only read one word at a time. We could only speak one word at a time.
Right, makes sense.
Now, we eventually learn how to read without saying the word out loud.
Right.
But we still said the word in our mind.
I know, you're taught to sound it out in your mind. Right.
Now, my Alphanetic program, Mike, shows you the secret of being able to read without even sounding it in your mind.
Right.
And when you put your mind to work, your ability to read is unlimited.
I see. So that's how it works. So that's why you get so much speed.
Now, let me show you what I mean, Mike.
Okay.
We're going to put a picture on the monitor. And
Amazing discoveries. I'm good so far. Okay.
Now, I'm going to put it on the monitor. I want you to look at it for 3 seconds.
3 seconds.
And then
okay.
I want you to
I'm
tell
ready.
me what you saw.
I'm ready. Good.
Okay,
Let's go. That's a bunch of junk. Looks like my closet. What a mess. What is this?
Okay. Now, Mike, tell me what you saw there.
I think I saw some sort of a red tank over here, a fire extinguisher, something like that. And in the middle here, there was like a typewriter, or there was a laptop computer with a screen with somebody stuck a nose on the front of it or something, and trying to pull my leg here. And I think there were a couple of bananas up here, something with a white, maybe a golf ball.
Now,
on
Mike,
top.
that's great. You saw that whole screen, side to side, from top to bottom.
Pretty good. I did pretty good with this.
That's great, Mike.
I'm great at this. All right.
Now let's take another little test here.
Okay, I'm ready.
We're gonna put another picture on. You ready?
I'm good at this so far. Go for it.
Okay, ready? Go.
Wait a minute. That's a bunch of words. I can't. Owen.
Wait, how would you read, Mike? What did you read?
Not very much in 3 seconds there, Owen. It said something like, everyone reads or something like that. Everyone knows.
Okay, is that all you read? Is that all you saw?
I remember seeing someplace Amazing Discoveries in there.
Okay, Mike, that's my whole point. You started reading the way you normally read, one word at a time at the top, but your eyes saw the whole page because you saw Amazing Discoveries down here.
Oh, yeah, it's all the way down
here.
here.
Whole page.
I see.
And Mike, the Alphanetics program teaches you to recognize words by groups, recognize the meanings immediately, and that's how it works.
So that's why it's so powerful. We decided to visit some high school students who have really caught on to Alphanetics. We took our film crew and we visited a high school in Tempe, Arizona. Take a look at this footage. Frank Marizio, you teach high school psychology and history. Now, a student has to master a great many skills, especially to go on to college. How does reading rank among all these skills?
Well, Mike, reading definitely ranks #1. It is the top priority. It's the skill that is most essential to attaining the other skills in the academic areas. Unfortunately, Mike, many of our students don't like to read. They feel it's a chore instead of something they want to do.
Now, you've had a chance to take Owen's system, and you've given it to several of your students in a class, right? Have you seen a difference in their performance?
Oh, like night and day, like a light went off in their head. First, they begin reading better, and once they read better, they wish to read more. Face it, if you do something better, you want to do it more. For the first time, Mike, I noticed students reading for recreation because they want to instead of because they have to. That's got to be an improvement.
Well, give me an example. Tell me a story about a student.
Jimmy Muro was a typical high school student. Did not enjoy reading at all. His pre-test was a below average 190 words per minute.
Right.
After Owen's system, he tested at 2,500 words a minute. Just amazing.
Now, Rob here is the fastest reader in the class. All right, Rob, here's a book. I'm opening up to a chapter. Start reading. Oh, come on. You're actually reading that fast? Come on.
I go a lot faster, but you're kind of making me nervous.
I'm making you nervous? Well, wait, how fast is that? How fast are you reading right now?
I finished the program off reading 3,950 words a minute.
Wow, that's fast.
At first, I was very hesitant with taking the reading program. I didn't want to read. I didn't like to read. As I went through the program, I learned to read more faster, more quickly, and I learned to enjoy it more. Now I can pick up a book and read it faster than I have been able to, and I never thought that I'd be able to read as fast as I am now.
When I first started out, I was below average reader. Now I'm reading about 2,000 words a minute. But better than that, I went from a C to an A in English. Not bad, huh?
Now, Chad and Josh here have just finished a little friendly competition to find out who was the fastest reader. What was your ending total?
3,840 words per minute.
Whoa, and yours?
3,600 words per minute.
Look at that. Both of them over 3,000 words a minute. I mean, that's really something.
Mike, if you'll take the program, you can read that fast, too.
Really?
Yeah, and anybody can learn the program.
Really?
Very easy.
I'll try it. And I am going to try it, too. You know, we heard a lot of numbers being thrown around. Reading speeds, 1,000 words a minute, 2,000 words a minute. To understand what all that meant, I went out and got a copy of the Guinness Book of World Records, and I looked up to see how fast the fastest reader reads in the whole world, and he reads very fast. And we were going to invite him to come on our show today, but our research staff found someone that they say reads even faster. Welcome to Amazing Discoveries, Fred Hirsch. Fred, what do you do?
I work for a Phoenix law firm.
Phoenix law firm, and you're a pretty fast reader?
I get by.
Okay. And we're going to test you on today's Amazing Discoveries, and if you beat the world's record, today on Amazing Discoveries, you will see a world's record set that we're going to submit to the Guinness Book of World Records. And to make things even more fun during this test, we've also invited someone else in the Guinness Book of World Records, John Machida. Now, John is the fastest talker in the world. Welcome to Amazing Discoveries, John.
Hi, Mike. It's really a pleasure to be here. You know, I've been looking forward to being here. Now that I'm here, I'm really happy that I'm here. I know things are going to go great, and I'm looking forward to doing this whole contest.
Okay. And to give them both something to read, we chose a book, a big book, War and Peace, almost 1,200 pages long, and we're going to have them start from book 2. Open up your books, open up, and we're going to let them read for 15 seconds, and then we're going to calculate their words per minute. You ready? On your mark, get set, go!
In October of 1805, the Russian troops occupying the towns and villages of the Austrian 1st Regiment escaped arriving for Russian encampment in the fortresses of Bernau and Hedges, when whom they were visited Bernau as the chief headquarters of the command-in-chief. Put on the 11th of October 1805, one of the infantry regiments of the Jesuits Bernau had halted half a mile on the town awaiting the inspection of the command-in-chief in spite of the un-Russian characteristics of the country and the environment. The food comes to stone walls of which mountains the distance of foreign cousins.
Okay, stop, time's up, that's 15 seconds. John's phenomenal. Congratulations, both of you. Okay, let's give our guys some time to tabulate it out. How fast do you think the fastest talker in the world, John Machida, was just talking?
999 words.
999 words per minute. One more guess. How about you?
I'd say about 400.
400 words per minute. Okay, up in the booth. How fast was John Machida talking?
According to our calculations in the booth, Mike, over 500 words per minute.
500 words a minute. Okay, wait a second. Now, for the world's record, let's let them tabulate. Let's take a couple of guesses first. How fast do you think Fred Hirsch was reading?
About 798.
798 words a minute. Anyone else want to guess? You want to guess?
3,000?
3,000 words a minute. Okay, that's pretty fast. Okay, for the world's record, up in the booth, we have a CPA with a lot of adding machines up there. How fast was Fred Hirsch just reading?
Mike, according to our calculations, Fred read 18 pages at 500 words per pages. He read for 15 seconds, so we multiply that by 4 for 1 minute for an average of over 36,000 words per minute.
36,000! That's the world's record! The fastest reader read 25,000 words a minute. Congratulations, Fred Hirsch, and let's meet the fastest reader in the world. Congratulations, that's phenomenal. We just set a record right here on Amazing Discovery. Wait a second. We saw you flipping through the pages. Did you really remember what you've read? I mean, do you know what you've read?
Well, of course. Otherwise, it wouldn't make any sense.
Well, let me give you a little test here. Now, I'm not a fast reader here, so just give me a chance here. I got to think of a question. Just a second here. It's hard to talk while I'm reading. Okay, here we go. What was the name of a soldier, a Russian general that was fighting near a bridge?
Well, there wasn't a Russian. It was a German soldier, and his name was Schmidt. And he was killed at the bridge at 7 o'clock p.m.
Look at absolutely right. They all look the same the last day. Fantastic. You did it. Congratulations, Fred. I mean, reading this fast, I mean, this has got to help you in your work.
Oh, sure, but the primary reason for it is all those wonderful books out there, they enrich you. They take you places. They refresh your mind. And with a good book, you're never alone.
Wow. Congratulations, the fastest reader in the world. We're going to submit Fred to the Guinness Book of World Records in England. Fantastic. John Machida, what do you think of him? All thousands of words a minute.
Well, I just want to say congratulations. I think you did a really terrific job. But, you know, I think I could have gone a lot faster. All I needed was a bigger book. I mean, the words were a little small. I needed a bigger book. I could have gone much faster than I did before.
Okay. We'll give you another chance. I think I'm finally catching on here. Now, John can only read so fast because he has to say every word. And Fred, well, he lets his mind do the work, and obviously he can read very fast. I mean, he broke the world's record.
Well, you know, that's right, Mike. But also comprehension increases when you use the program. Alphanetics can be used by anybody, Mike, a student or a teacher.
Well, let's meet an educator, J.D. Mildred. Now, you teach college. What subjects do you teach?
Mike, I teach math and physics, the subjects that give the students the most trouble.
But how does reading help you with math and physics?
Many students come in math and physics. They're terrified by these subjects. They think it has something to do with their math aptitude. We find it has something to do with reading ability.
Really? So reading is the foundation for learning math and physics too, huh?
If students develop a strong reading ability, then we find that their math and science performance increases.
So alphanetics can help you in the field of sciences too?
That's correct, Mike.
Fantastic. Well, Tiffany, let's meet Tiffany, who is in high school, and Tiffany decided on her own to get involved with alphanetics and speed reading. Why was that?
Well, the main reason that I decided to take the reading program was because I plan on going to college. And I've talked to some of my friends that are in college, and they say that college is a lot of fun, but there's a lot of thick books that you have to read.
Yes, there are.
So I decided if I took the program and increased my reading, I'd be able to get through the books quicker and have more time for fun and still get good grades.
Pretty smart girl. Now, what was your beginning reading score?
230 words a minute.
And where'd you end up with?
1,250 words a minute.
1,250. What an improvement!
And Mike, he was only on the program for a very short period of time.
Incredible. Now, Tiffany, you brought your mom, Donna. Mom, what do you think of this?
I'm really proud of Tiffany. She's always been a good student, Mike. But I think she feels better prepared now to go to college and tackle those big books. I wish I'd had the program when I was in college.
Me too. Oh, and I'm really impressed, I gotta tell you.
You know, Mike, reading is the key to all knowledge, and knowledge is the key to success. Now, alphanetics can work for anybody. It doesn't matter if you're a housewife, a business person, if your reading goals are to read technical materials, medical journals, the Bible, a cookbook, or just newspapers. Alphanetics can work for anybody.
All right. Now, when we come back, we'll finally check in our Amazing Discoveries classroom and see how our students are doing. And we'll get to talk with the fastest talker in the world again, John Machida.
Okay, Mike, just give me another chance. Another chance is all I want. Pretty please, I'm begging you. Please, Mike, just another chance. That's all I really need. Would you do that for me, huh?
And we're going to hear a very emotional story with a very happy ending thanks to Alphanetics. All this and more when we come back on Amazing Discoveries.
Does this look like your house? A pile of newspapers here, a stack of magazines here, and a mountain of books over there? You can't throw anything away. Someday you're going to get around to reading them, right? Or are you a student getting further and further behind in your homework because you just can't seem to stay on top of the reading assignments? Does keeping up with your job require you to read and then read some more?
Read this for tomorrow morning's board meeting, Cromwell.
So much to read that you have to take most of it home with you at night and still keep working and working and working? Well, you're not alone. But now you can join the thousands who read 5, 10, even 20 times faster thanks to the powerful Alphanetic speed reading system.
This program helped me to read faster, so now I have time to read on myself. And I think reading's fun now. When I first started out, I was below average reader. Now I'm reading about 2,000 words a minute. But better than that, I went from a C to an A in English. Not bad, huh?
Imagine reading your favorite magazine article in seconds, or the whole magazine cover to cover in just minutes. No more messy stacks of newspapers, and no more heaping piles of magazines cluttering your house. You've read them all thanks to Alphanetics. Think of how good you'll feel when you finish your homework and see your test scores shooting up with the help of your new reading ability from the Alphanetics system. And say goodbye to bringing home your job stress and unfinished work. Instead, say hello to your family and friends and start enjoying your time with them. You may even find you'll finally have some free time for yourself, too. Oh, well. No matter who you are or what you do, knowledge is the key to success, and reading is the single most important key to knowledge. The Alphanetic system shows you the secret to unleashing a power already within you that will take your mind out of the scrambled traffic jam of words and allow you to quickly read at lightning speeds, yet remember and enjoy what you've read.
Now I can pick up a book and read it faster than I have been able to, and I never thought that I'd be able to read as fast as I am now.
When you order the powerful Alphanetic speed reading system, here's what you'll get. 5 power-packed audio cassettes that will show you the Alphanetics way to turbocharge your reading ability. You'll see surprising results in just minutes. Next, the easy-to-follow Alphanetics instruction manual that takes you step-by-step through the powerful system. You'll be amazed at just how easy it is to master the Alphanetic system. Thousands of people have paid as much as $200, $300, even $500 to learn speed reading the old-fashioned way. But as an Amazing Discoveries viewer, you'll get the entire powerful new Alphanetic system for just $59.95. Start enjoying a lifetime filled with pleasure and knowledge through reading the Alphanetics way. Here's how to order. To order the complete Alphanetic system for only $59.95, have your credit card ready and call toll-free. 1-800-334-6600. Order now, and you'll receive the 5 power-packed audio cassettes and the complete, easy-to-follow step-by-step instruction manual. Call 1-800-334-6600 or send check or money order to Alphanetics, P.O. Box 4399, Albuquerque, New Mexico, 87196. Include $5.95 for shipping and handling. Start enjoying a lifetime filled with pleasure and knowledge through reading the Alphanetics way. Call 1-800-334-6600 now.
Welcome back to Amazing Discoveries. Now I want you to hear a very emotional story from a woman who had a very special reason why she got involved with Alphanetics and speed reading. Louise Jacobson, tell us your story.
I'm a mother of 5, and I found myself having to go back to work because of economic reasons. And I got a job as a secretary for a financial planner, only I didn't know anything about mutual funds and investing and insurance. But after doing the reading program, I was able to learn more about these, and then I was able to do more things for my boss that, you know, he used to have to do.
And your boss began to rely on you more?
Yes, he did. But you know, the best thing is, though, that I enjoy reading, and having to work full-time and then having responsibilities at home, I didn't have...
5 kids.
Yeah. I didn't have a chance to do all the reading I wanted to do, but now I can.
Fantastic. So it helps you with your career and with your life. And half one was... Now, you're in the real estate business. How can speed reading help you in real estate?
Well, Mike, I've had an office for over 27 years, and speed reading has really been my edge over the competition. You know, there's thousands of offices out there and thousands of licensees, and there's a ream of material you have to go through to handle a client's needs and get it done properly. And speed reading has allowed me to do it properly and get it done right. It's probably the best tool in my office. In fact, I'd say speed reading was the single most important factor to my success.
So it's been your key to success.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Now let's meet Dr. Carl Mooney. Carl Mooney is with Texas A&M University. Yeah. Now, Dr. Mooney, I want to talk to you about reading at the college level. How can Alphanetics help a college student?
Well, the program of Alphanetics has built into it a time management component. And time management is something that really all college students need to get a good handle on. Otherwise, they're not going to find the success they need in their courses.
But is this program only for better students? I mean, what about, you know, people who are...
No, Mike, that's one of the nice things about the Alphanetics program. The poorer students or the slower student can gain that kind of...
Hey, welcome back. Welcome back. I just got finished eating and I got going through my emails, and I guess I'm going to be answering some emails when I get done. Depending on how much longer we got to go with this. So maybe that extra stream may or may not happen, but we'll see. We'll see. I mean, we got all night. I really don't think this is probably going to take too long because we're getting, looks like, to the end. Yeah, give me one of them arrows. Yeah, of course, he had to be the boss. Of course they were going to give me Blizzard. Oh, there's a brain guy. And there's one of those beefy guys. Got more bosses? Shit. Siren says the HUD on your top corner of your screen when it's behind your socials looks like Christmas lights around it. Oh, so it does. All that is just what kind of collectibles I got. All right, where is he at? had all we could stand to that. And I just walked in through whatever cloudy poison mist I had to, I guess. Board the ship. No, I missed my plane. I overslept.
Locking on asterisk signal now.
Yeah. A lot of it to the end.
We hold our ground until he finishes this.
Give me berserk mode all the time.
Kill him. Avenge your god.
Damn, fucking orbs all over the place. What the hell?
As long as I live, the old one can still be resurrected.
Which? You gonna let her take all the hits? You are a coward.
I command the Horde. Kill me, and this war will never end.
Yeah, and of course his health is back up again. Damn, stalking with all the emojis. Stalking says this fight is lasting longer than a Tinder date. Yeah, I mean we fought this guy quite a bit. Quite a bit. We got them halfway through. Like says, he doesn't learn his lesson. Apparently not. Hopefully that should be it. Or we're going to go into the boss battle 8 or 9. She was full of gasoline. Yeah, I gotta go on break. You know, union and everything. Hi. Oh, well, yeah, quitting time. Yeah, quitting time. Supposed to be a new episode of Seinfeld tonight, so I can't miss it. See you at the water cooler tomorrow.
Any word? No one has seen him since the assault.
We're much better off with him on his own. And you, young sentinel, your father tells me great things about you.
Thank you, sir. The Maker's Church has disavowed all actions taken by the Creed. They give their word he was acting alone, and they'll bring justice
good job,
to
Mr.
anyone that
Nash.
collaborated.
Well, thank you. Now remember, we did have modifiers on.
We'll move forward with our own Inquisition, quietly.
It is time to look forward. We will always be a people of faith. But we must consider now who we will put that faith in. And I say to you, there is no better place to turn to than ourselves. This is our home, and we will stand together to the last sentinel to defend it. As we have before, as our ancestors did, as we always will. And lastly, I'll ask you to join me now in paying our respect to him. The people of Argentanur rest easier now, knowing he is out
there. Oh, is he staying in hell?
Targets identified. Slayer, prepped for launch.
Well, there it is. Doom the Dark Ages. You know, not bad. Very fun. Very, super repetitive. Super repetitive. Same kind of enemies. Big swarms, horde mode kind of stuff, and just taking them all out. But I mean, this is one you definitely have to pace yourself at. You can't play this one like in bulk like I did. I mean, hell, if I was playing this on my normal schedule, we'd probably be right now probably halfway through if I kept to my normal 2-hour drinks. Kill 2 cosmic bear. Okay. Kill 2 cosmic Baron demons within 5 seconds of each other. I don't know what Baron demons are. Kill a large number of demons within 10 seconds. Eh. And this is the credits. Let's see how bloated these credits are. But I mean, yeah, I mean it's fun. I mean, if this is something to pick up and play, you know, just here and there, or like take a steady, like small increments kind of thing. I mean, you can definitely get your enjoyment out of it. But if you're playing it in big chunks, and all you're doing is going from area to area, and all of these, you know, on these huge maps, and then just taking out these swarms. I mean, it just gets old after a while. I mean, and I can't remember if the other two are like that, but just going around, and if you were just like, going down a big, making a big level, a big linear level, you still have to go off of like the main path if you want to find secrets and stuff. And then every once in a while, one of the bigger ones kind of pop up. I mean, and then you have a boss fight at the end, you know, and make each of the bosses unique, which they kind of did in this one. But I mean, do it like that. That'll keep it. To me, that'll still be repetitive too. But I think going from end to end like that, in my opinion, instead of like going around a big map and just hitting these like swarm areas, I think would be a little bit more fun, because all you're doing is in the arena is just running around in the same spots. Again, I can't remember if it was set up like that in the Doom and Doom Eternal. And I never finished those two. I've only finished this one. I never finished these two. I even got it on the Switch so I could play it on the go. And the Switch versions were damn good. They look like shit, but they did a real good job on the optimization on that. You know, making me curious, because one of the Switch 2 games that I got on pre-order is the Cyberpunk 2077, because I just want to see what they can do when they stuff that entire game into a 64 gig game card. I'm pretty sure it'll run better when you got it in the dock mode, but hell, it is it's where it's at, portable. But I was watching a video today, and somebody was making a great point about how on the Switch and Switch 2, you know, people are just not really carrying these things around with them, because people are going out, running errands, hanging out with people. I mean, the only time I would use it on the go is if I was going somewhere where I had to sit in a waiting room, or if I took it over to my family's place, and there's nothing really going on. We're just sitting there watching TV, and we can still kind of talk while we're watching TV. Or, you know, if the little ones are there, I could bust it out and we could all play like something like Mario Kart or something. But I mean, as far as portability goes, I mean, unless you're out and you have a lot of downtime, I mean, there's really no point in it being portable at all. Oh, there it is, Deborah Wilson. Gina Gershon. She was the witch? Well, what do you know? But yeah, Deborah Wilson. If you don't know who Deborah Wilson is, she is that black lady who they motion cap in every game. Like, she was in Wolfenstein. She was in Jedi Survivor and Jedi Outcast, and then more recently she was in Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League as Amanda Waller. And people are just like, what? Why is she always in these games? And they gotta like render her and motion cap her on all of this stuff. And that is actually a good question, because you don't see them motion capping anybody like Nathan North or the other voice actor that's in a bunch of games. His name escapes me right now, but in this, she was just doing a voice. And you know what? I don't see any problem with it. WB Studios Enterprises. Oh, wow. Warner Brothers. Well, that might explain that. But, you know, it's a Bethesda. I mean, it is essentially part of Bethesda. So, yeah, I'm not surprised. They probably have her on retainer. Every time they need somebody for a role in the game, they reach out to her. I would not be surprised if they got her in Oblivion, because they did re-record some of the voice actors, so I'm pretty sure she's in that too. I mean, if it's a voice actor, I don't really mind, because sometimes it's just kind of hard to put two and two together unless you're really listening. But nothing against her, but seeing her face in a lot of games, sometimes that just gets old, especially because she's got these bug eyes. They just eyes that just pop out of her freaking skull, which I know she can't help. All right, that's enough of that. Oh, I got the nightmare skin. Great. All right, y'all ready to do it again? Ready to do it again? Void and Nightmare. Not really too much of a difference other than the shades and the tint on the visor. Let's go into the void, Mr. Nash. Put it on that. Like I said, it's because she probably said every time you went down on your old girlfriend. She may have said that in passing. I don't know. I don't know. Alrighty. Well, we got through it. And I still feel it's still a little early. So, you know what? I'm going to go away just for a little bit, answer some emails, and you know what? I will come back. Yeah, I'm going to come back and play something real simple. Something that I just discovered, because you know my little fix now is those MSU games, and I found something that that just tickled me. And I've played a bunch of the games. I played a remaster. I played the second one, but I never played the original. But this will be the original, slightly altered. So I'll go ahead and cut this for now, take care of what I got to, and then I will be right back just to not kill a little bit more time, but get a little bit out of the day. Stalking says, I'm not satisfied, Mr. Nash. Well, I'll be back. I will be back. Just give me a couple minutes. I'll go ahead and throw it on the socials, and then we will do that. But let me go ahead and get the subs out of the way for now. Hey, don't forget to follow me on Kick, Taking Subs Now. Subscribe to me on Twitch, Taking Subs Now. And subscribe to me on youtube.com/@NashThunderclap and Nash Thunderclap Live. I'm on all the socials, Instagram, Facebook, Zitter. That's where you get all my updates. Everything's Nash Thunderclap. YouTube, while you're here, please don't forget, like, subscribe, whatever it takes to help me with this crazy algorithm. I would greatly appreciate it. Stalking says, by the way, the streams has been brought to you by him. When you can't get your game going like Mr. Nash's Papa Hymns, just be ready to perform during any instance. Yes, because you gotta we're pushing those sugar pills that are supposed to be dick pills. And take it from me, they work. They trick you quite a bit. So subscribe to Hymns today. This is not an endorsement. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and go for now. I'm gonna take a couple of things, keep an eye on the socials, and I will be back live shortly. If not, I will see you guys next time. Stalking, as always, thank you, and King keeping it up in the chat. And anybody that stopped in even for like 10 seconds, I greatly appreciate your time. So until later. And
now, folks, it's time to say goodnight. We sincerely appreciate your patronage, and hope we've succeeded in bringing you an enjoyable evening of entertainment. Please drive home carefully and come back again soon. Good night.